Hi there. Today I thought I would show you how to set music file formats to a particular media player. And there generally is a sequence of how you might go about doing that. The first thing is to see if your player is set to actually, um, that is set as a default player. And in Solus, I've got the menu on the right side here. You would type in an example might be default, and you'll notice it says preferred applications. So you're looking either for preferred applications or maybe keying the word default. And once you've located that in your start menu, you'll notice here that you have there's various tabs. First tab shows the web browser or my default web browser. The one that is it's set to is Brave. Under multimedia, I don't have the image viewer set apparently at this point. However, I do have Dead Beef, which is my music player, and MPV, which is my video player. So this should indicate to you that these have already been set, and therefore they should play without a hitch. But if a certain file doesn't play, or if none of the music files play, then you'll have to go in manually to make the changes. And to do that, you would go into your file manager, then you would go into wherever your music files are. And for an example, I've got a folder with various music files. I'll click on that. And you'll notice there's different file formats here. You've got MP4A, which is a one music file format or audio format. FLAC is another. .FLAC, .opus, another music or audio format. .mp3 and .wave. And so to manually set the file so it'll play with a particular player, you would right click on it, and there's two ways to go about making the changes. In this instance, you've got open with, click other application, scroll to whatever media player you want to play. So it could either be VLC, which is multi-purpose, or Dead Beef, which is strictly for music or audio. And then you would make sure this is checked, which says remember this application. And you would click open, and it's grayed out because it's already been changed. But if you're changing it, this would be enabled, and you would click on it to make that change. And then you would repeat that for each file format. So I'll do one more. You'd right click on it, open with, other application, scroll to the particular media player. So say click Dead Beef, make sure it's checked, or read the fine print to indicate the proper area if it needs to be checked. Click open, and the changes should occur, should be immediate, and if not, you may have to reboot. Now there's a second way of changing the format. So we'll go to we'll change FLAC. So FLAC, right click. You can also go down to properties, left click, then scroll to the tab that says open with, and then set your particular player. You can see Dead Beef has already been engaged and ready to go. You can also reset, which will change it to whatever player came with the particular operating system or distro. And I believe the default would have been VLC, or no, actually it may be Rhythmbox. I'm not sure, but here you can make those changes as well, and just be aware that it's either open with properties, right click. I'll show you another one. So we'll do wave, right click, properties, look for an open with tab or area of this menu, and then select a particular player that you want to use. Anyway, those are the two ways that I'm aware of how to make the changes manually. And I've also put additional information in the show notes that should help you with making these changes. So I hope some of this helps, and thanks for watching.